Are we alive, guys?
Are we alive, guys?
We are indeed. Right, let me turn that off volume so I can make sure that my stream is still running. Okay, guys, so today, I don't know how long this game's going to be. It actually looks pretty good. Do apologise about that. Let me turn that off. Right. So, like I say, I don't know how long this game's going to be. It does look really scary to play. I'm not expected to be playing this as over a long run, but we are going to try and complete the game as best as we can. I'm only in the starting menu, and I didn't start my stream, and I already seen basically 2 jump scares, so it looks really good, to be fair. Don't know what it's about. All that I've seen is a bit of a trailer when I was looking through it, the horror game genre. So again, I'm not expecting this to be a long-term game. I'm waiting to play Spider-Man 2, so I'm waiting for Payday. That is the next game we're going to be playing, guys. So just so you know, that is going to be something we will be playing in the future. So as far as I know, that is going to be the next game. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to be playing small horror games during that time. Maybe we gotta wait, and maybe we might play a bit of a longer one until next Payday. But as I said, guys, I cannot wait to play this. This is going to be one of those jump scare games. Obviously, if you're not into that kind of thing, then I suggest you don't watch it. But I'm not looking forward to this, but we're going to get into it straight away. We are going to get into Infliction Extended Cut. Alright. So we've got autosave and checkpoints. That's pretty good. This icon indicates your progress being saved. Your progress will autosave at key moments. So basically when this icon comes up, get ready to have some shit happening, guys. This is the place between places. Here there can only be sadness and resolution. This is where the lost are found and vengeance rears its ugly head. Vengeful souls are born of violent deaths. Necronomicon Abaddon Volume 3.
We've got some news hot off the presses. This station has received reports that the 2 lighthouse keepers from Oxford Point Island Lighthouse have vanished. The lighthouse keepers work.
You have one unheard message.
2 more lighthouse keepers headed
First unheard message.
Hi baby, I'm stuck at the gate and they won't let me through. When you get back home, can you look for my ticket? I must have left them behind. Have a good look around and let me know. Love you. See you soon.
End of message. To delete this message, press.
It looks like they were halfway through dinner when something interrupted them. There were no signs of a struggle and all.
Okay, we got a police car on the left hand side. Massive crash.
Several times that the island was talking to them. The most common theory is that the men have suffered from cabin fever and were perhaps accidentally washed out to sea. Other cases like this have been reported on in the past.
We are playing in first person as well, guys.
Investigation has begun for this bizarre case. We'll update you as the story progresses.
No objective, find the plane tickets. Take with me, obviously. Who wouldn't take that with you? No tutorial unlocked. Check under gameplay in the menu to view tutorials. Use flashlight. Okay. So we got some kind of tool here. What's this? It looks like we're in a garage. Okay, that must be like a well, it'd be the bench for the tire change or something to do with the car anyway. got a gas tank. Already loving the small details on this game. Not too sure what this is. It says it's like a rust. So it gets rid of rust, protects and cleans, clears moisture, stops squeaks. Okay. I already know by the atmosphere that this game is just going to be one of those games where I'm probably going to have a heart attack. There's nothing in this fridge. That's locked. Alright. I don't like this, guys. I do not like this atmosphere. Alright, we got a photo of, I assume it's his wife or girlfriend. We've got a book for Heidi, Never Give Up on Your Dreams. Alright, we might as well read it. Introduction. This handbook complements the tabletop game Good vs. Evil. This game is a game of imagination and the rules are quite simple. First, you need to create your character. This involves assigning it a class, race and name. Each starting character has 10 attribute points to be allocated over 5 attributes. See game instructions. Once your character has the attributes, it's time to start. The board can be folded to create many different dungeon layouts. Okay, so this is like a game book then. Obviously some kind of rule to the game that obviously they're interested in. Once your character has the attributes, time to start. The board can be folded to create many different dungeon layouts. Read that bit. Your goal is to reach the end of the dungeon and kill the boss for their treasure. One player will need to play as a dungeon master. It's their job to ensure you don't reach your goal. When you face off against an enemy, you can reference it in this book. From close examination of the image of the enemy, you need to determine if the enemy is good or evil. What was that noise? This profiling is explained to the group. Once the players explain their theory, the DM must explain theirs. All the players will deliberate and decide who is victorious in this battle of the minds. In the event only two people are playing, the DM will always have the last say. It's my phone. I do apologise. Let me turn it on to mute. There we go. Right, the attributes of each enemy is outlined in the DM handbook. Enough talk. Get out there and clear some dungeons. And then we've got demons and gods. So we got Cerberus, Exiphon, Moose, the Leviathan, giant snake, water snake, I think. Asgul, Necromancer, Witch. Alright, that's it. And we got the plates. It's good that you can pretty much interact with everything. Mr. Gary Ryan Pouch, 17 Aspen Vigas or Vegas Drive, Pleasant Falls, WA 99909. So I'm assuming this is dated January 21st, 21st, 2000. Or is that saying it can't return before then? Or if you wanted to return it before then that's the date you have to do it by. So we're called Gary Pouch. Interesting. Millie's Dog Grooming, all breeds, all sizes. 5550188. Okay.
Listen up. We've got some news hot off the presses. This station has received reports that the 2 lighthouse keepers from Oxford Point Island Lighthouse have vanished. The lighthouse keepers work in 3-month shifts. On the shift change, 2 more lighthouse keepers headed out to the small island to relieve them. Upon their arrival, they could not find the men anywhere. It looks like they were halfway through dinner when something interrupted them. There were no signs of a struggle, and all their belongings were still there, including a journal kept by one of them. The journal states several times that the island was talking to them. The most common theory is that the men have suffered from cabin fever and were perhaps accidentally washed out to sea. Other cases like this have been reported on in the past, but have never been fully resolved. A full investigation has begun into this bizarre case. We'll update you as the story progresses. Listen up. We've got some news hot off the press.
Alright. So someone died out in sea. I think that's it. Or there's something more to that. Wasn't. Tell you what. Let's put it on again.
Listen up. We've got some news hot off the presses. This station has received reports that the 2 lighthouse keepers from Oxford Point Island Lighthouse have vanished. The lighthouse keepers work in 3-month shifts. On the shift change...
Okay, so some lighthouse keepers have vanished. That's what was being told. Big Jim's Appliances this weekend. Big sale, order and get, free delivery, 40% off. And we got a footprint on the other side. So you got some dog food. Awesome. Red kidney beans, not my kind of thing personally. Got a chopping board. Crunchy wheat. Not very nice. Reduced fat milk. Come on, mate. Just eat the damn... If you're going to eat something, just eat it with normal milk. And cling film. Okay. Right, we're going to get round to doing what we're going to do, guys. We're just investigating. It's good that we can literally interact with everything, though. So this is obviously the cupboard where all the food is kept. Got a toaster. Let's have a look in everything. Some more dog food in the bottom. Can we crouch? We can. Okay, cleaning materials. All the necessary things that we need for a bathroom. Or not for a bathroom, what the... For cleaning materials, guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm on at the minute. I think I'm just kind of expecting something to happen in the background. Oh, we've got some sausages. Can he eat any of these? No. Alright. We're just leaving them out in the open. Alright, we're going to get round to doing what we need to do.
Look how clever our little girl is. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but she can already draw better than I can. She takes after her daddy.
And we got a new memory unlocked. Maggie's drawing.
Look how clever our little girl is. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but she can already draw better than I can. She takes after her daddy.
Alright. And okay, so this is the actual date that we are on. June 1999. So this was actually 2 years after I was born, so I would have been 2 years old.
That's a big box. What is it? Wow, nice wrapping skills. Oh my god, a puppy. I can't believe you did this. I love her. I'm gonna call you Sally. Okay. Now it's time for your gift.
They got a cute dog. Got some rabbit. Snowboarding. Elderly lady that they know. Alright. Get ready for the bullshit, guys. I was trying to hold back, but there you go. I already know this is going to happen, yo. I already know what's going to happen. There's going to be something that's going to come out from behind me. So what's the objective again? Your wife left a message on your car phone asking you to find her plane tickets. She's stuck at the boarding gate and can't find them. Search the house to find the tickets. Dude, stop with the creaky doors, man. Okay, we got a tape. Biohazard, The Man in the Mask really kick ass. VHS, yo. I haven't even watched or seen anything in VHS. Alright, the looks like some kind of model magazine. Got a remote. Use remote.
Public access.
Welcome back to Cooking with Massimo. Have you ever come home from work and found yourself stuck to what to have for dinner? Today, I've been asked to cook with ingredients you find around the house. No pancetta, okay?
Hey, we got a trophy, Master Chef.
Let's see what we have here. We have mincemeat. We have tomato sauce. We have mushrooms. We got the bread too. And a packet of pre-made pasta. Well, that's exciting. Oh, look here. Almost forgot the garlic. Okay, today we're going to make some kind of rolled meat. A meat log, if you will. Let's start cooking off the meat. Lightly oil the pan. And set your stove to medium heat.
To medium
Now,
heat.
With the meat, you throw it in, slap it in here. If you like, you can add some salt and spices, but they gave me a nothing. I'm surprised they even gave me a saucepan. You know what? I'm not cooking with this packet of pasta. It can go straight in the bin. This meat's looking good right now. Time for the sugo.
Okay, that's enough of that, bro. Hey, you got a fireplace.
Do you, Sarah Angela Eddridge, take Gary Ryan Powell to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
I do.
Awesome. So he's married to her. And looks like they've got kids. Awesome. Right. We're looking for aeroplane tickets, if I remember. Or plane tickets. Don't know why I said aeroplane, because it's the same thing. Funky looking mask. Okay. Fair enough. Some photos. That's what I used to do as a kid. That's all I used to do as a kid when I had a globe. Is spin it round. It's very entertaining. Alright, so we finally found an upstairs area. That's locked. This is locked. And this opens. So this is where we were. We're going to open a rotary phone, man. Got scale.
Friday, June 4th.
Got one missed message.
PM.
Oh, it's Mike here. I got a message earlier asking about changing the code to your security door. All you need to do is enter the code, follow the steps I told you on the day I installed it. I wrote the code on the back of my business card. If you have any problems, call me during business hours and I'll be happy to walk you through it. Thanks. It's Mike.
Alright. That's locked. Don't do creaky door bullshit, man. Alright. Up the stairs we go. Got a walkie-talkie. Alright. This is the baby's room.
Don't be afraid. I'm only going out for 2 hours.
Another memory unlocked.
If Maggie can't sleep, just read her this book. It works every time. I'll be home before you know it. Dinner's in the oven. Love you.
Poppy was the happiest unicorn in the world, but she had no unicorn friends. She felt different. Birds have beaks and sing songs that go cheap. Cows have horns and say moo. Mice are tiny, very quick and small. Sheep are fluffy, all covered in wool. Rabbits have big ears and bounce boing. Pigs are pink and have a snout. Skunks are black and white and can't take flight. But everything is different, let's all be friends. That creepy ass doll can get fucking chucked out, bro. It's missing one arm, yo. And we got some diapers, nappies and stuff like that. Cute little Labrador. Bedding. My first piggy bank. Please say we don't have to hide in this game. Because... the fuck? Please tell me, guys, you heard that. Because there was some kid in the background going... the fuck? Alright, this is a bunch of clothes, and this is a Maggie's room. So we've got baby's room, got Maggie's room. So we're looking for a code, I see. Fantastic, the light's gonna flickering. "3:45 a.m. Lovely. Pleasant Falls security doors, keypads, deadlocks, cameras, customer request. 5550516. 0516. Alright. Shampoo. Oh 0516. We're not even looking back, guys. We're not looking back at that ship, yo. Alright. Oh 516. There we go. Don't forget to use your imagination. Feel free to combine elements from several different locations if you feel it benefits the work overall. When I painted the above, I was using a photo of a boat I'd found in a magazine. Then I looked over at my desk and saw a shell and was inspired to combine the two. If this were just a painting of a boat, it wouldn't say much. This piece says a lot depending on who's looking at it. You don't have to include every single element. Take this painting for example, a very strong piece with heavy emphasis on the leaves. If you look closely, only the trees in front have leaves. The trees in the background have none. The main reason for this is to give focus to the leaves on the trees in front. If all the trees have leaves, they'd all mash together and the piece how do we get to read that without that being in the way? So they're basically explaining different styles of painting. I'd read it all, but obviously some of it is covered by that shelf. What the actual fuck is that? Alright, well, we got the plane tickets. Okay. Whoa, shit. Do we stay here? Oh shit, yo. We were the ones in the crash. And we were the killer. That's wild, that. I thought we might have had to hide at some point.
I'm stuck at the gate and they won't let me through. It's not just the two of us anymore. See you soon.
Find a way to vanquish the spirit. Oh, shit, this is gonna be fun. Okay, that door's locked. Bathroom. Creepy ass photo. Creepy ass hat that is. Or mask, should I say. Got 2 more free masks up there now. great. TV's fucked. Oh, isn't that great? Got a lighter, box of matches. I think someone's using that knife, guys. Well, they don't like the cereal either, apparently.
Listen up. We've got some news hot off the presses. Tragedy has struck Pleasant Falls. A woman was found murdered in her home. She was brutally stabbed over 10 times. The victim's name was Sarah Powell. Sarah managed to make a call to 911 before she succumbed to her injuries. The primary suspect of this brutal murder is believed to be her husband, Gary Pout. He was found deceased only mere blocks away, slumped over the steering wheel of his car after a fatal collision with a tree. The murder weapon was found in the car with him, leading investigators to speculate that he crashed his car while fleeing the scene of the crime. The couple had a daughter believed to be 19 years of age, but police have been unsuccessful in tracking her down. If anyone knows the location, please contact Pleasant Falls PD immediately. It is also believed that Sarah is a victim to domestic abuse. If you or someone you know is suffering from domestic abuse, get help before it's too late.
A baby shower.
We've got some news hot off the presses. Tragedy has struck Pleasant Falls. A woman was found murdered in her home. She was brutally stabbed over 10 times. The victim's name...
We're going to read that in a second. All-Seeing Eye Security, dear Gary Ryan Pout, we're delighted to extend this offer of employment for the position of security guard with All-Seeing Eye Security. Please review this summary of terms and conditions for your anticipated employment with us. If you accept this offer, your start date will be 8th of the 15th, 81, or another mutually agreed upon date, and you would report to Shane McFarlane. Please find below the terms and conditions of your employment should you accept this offer letter. Your title will be Junior Security Officer, and you will report to the Regional Security Manager. This is a full-time position. While you are employed at this company, you will not engage in any other employment. Consulting or other business activity, whether full-time or part-time, that would create a conflict of interest with us. By signing this letter of agreement, you confirm that you have no contractual commitments or other legal obligations that would prohibit you from performing your duties for All-Seeing Eye Security. The company will pay you a starting salary at the rate $6,271.20. Excuse me, guys. $6,000 basically per year, payable in accordance with our standard payroll schedule. This salary will be subject to adjustment pursuant to our employee compensation policies in effect from time to time. The company reserves the right to terminate employment of any employee for just case at any time without notice and without payment in lieu of notice. The company will be entitled to terminate your employment for any reason other than for just cause upon providing you such minimum notice as required by law. Sincerely, Nathan Babylon. Alright, so he turned into a... What was his job again? He was a position of security guard with All-Seeing Eye Security. Can we not click on that photo? There we go. Sarah, Halloween, 1985. Got a plumbing service number. Dude, stop closing the drawer. You got another letter. Payments, the Water Board, PO Box 90994, WA 99909. Slow pot. Alright. So this is obviously all food. What's this? So the objective is find a way to vanquish the spirit. Perhaps a book on the occult will help. Alright. Don't need that open. But we need a book. Another creepy photo. Lovely. So we can't leave yet. Any books in this drawer? Who is he? My thoughts are dark, black as night, life is sparse, or sparse, a total absence of light. When it's all over, come find me there, a broken soul, I belong nowhere. I feel better today.
June 6, 1999. My hands are shaking as I write this. Maggie's gone. Michael's gone. And Gary's gone too. At least the man I love is. It's just me and the monster living inside Gary. And the beatings are getting worse and I'm running out of excuses. I'm so tired. The lady next door came over yesterday. She must have heard something. She urged me to call the police, but I just can't do it. I love Gary so much. He's never gotten over Michael leaving us, and he blames me. And maybe it is my fault. All he does is drink, locked in that basement day and night reading those weird books. He's so unhinged now. What do I do? I can't abandon him. I know Gary's in there somewhere and I'll be right here when he surfaces again. Fuck, this is so hard. I have to stay strong for him. June 6, 1999.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Someone had a coughing disorder. Or choking disorder, should I say. I look in the mirror, I see on a husk, only a husk. Okay, this shit is getting real, guys. What does that say? Bunch of beers, okay. Bunch of tools. Key pouch. Instead lies beyond the wall. You'll Trophian, mirror, mirror, you'll lose your soul. Keep out. Got a pentagram. Inner demon or outer demon, trophy earned. The spells contained within this book are your pathway to power beyond your human ability to imagine. For once you to learn the intricacies of wielding such power, the book and the rites within will no longer be needed. Your body and soul will become a conduit for the darkness. Dark power and energy will be transferred through you into an object or focused on a task. You will give direction to those energies that are aging on this plane of existence. That does not mean this book should be taken lightly. Its contents are dangerous and should always be treated with respect. So that was we got colloquium. To commune with the dead, one must open their mind to the ghostly fields of the ethereal. The world of the spectres and the world of flesh are separated by a thin veil held only by a thatch in a false idol. Once you give yourself over, you will stand astride both worlds. This alone is not enough to speak with a spectre, you will simply be open to it. The rites of scripture will need to be performed before you can summon the spectre to you. Be warned, death does not care for you or your aspirations. Performing such rituals is forbidden in most cultures for this reason. An Earth lifetime is but a passing shadow in the face of eternity. Keep this in mind when you summon the dead. Ritual of Sacrifice. This ritual is often used in conjunction with other rituals to complete a rite. First, you'll need to find a living creature. Any creature will do, but the larger the creature, the more effective the ritual. Face south and chant Atheria me Dedoro Tol Animam Meme. Repeat these words for the remainder of the ritual. Drain the life from the creature into a receptacle until it has crossed over. Drink every last drop. And then we're missing. This concludes this sacrifice, or something of this sacrifice. Rite of Scripture. The ability to commune with the dead is unnatural. This rite will require an individual to display their loyalty and understanding to the ethereal. For the ritual, it is a trial and will leave the individual bereft. A soul must be striped. A soul must be striped. A soul must be stripped before it can be reshaped. This rite involves several other rituals and will not be easy. First, perform the ritual of sacrifice on every blood moon. You'll do this until contact is made. Contact will often not be from the one you wish to speak with at first. Post-contact, your earthly belongings will become anchors, tethering the dead to you. You must source some objects that something spectre. Ritual of Devotion. The ritual proves loyalty to the dark and spurns the light, i.e. requires the I can't speak today, guys. The desecration of false idols, and is often used in conjunction with other rituals to complete a rite. In performing this ritual, you will bring yourself closer to the beautiful dark. Smelt 6 relics that represent the false idol. The relics should be composed of precious metals. Once complete, melt the relics down and smithe the metal into an inverted symbol of the false idol. Perform the ritual of sacrifice and imbue the object with dark energy. Repeat the step many times until you feel a resonance. You now have a cursed object, the link between the darkness and the mortal plane. Is best served by being placed in the possession of a false idol. Dewotes. Got a new objective. Leave the basement. Okay. Angry spirits are born in violent death. To set the spirit free, you will need to perform a ritual. For this ritual, you will need to gather the following objects belonging to the angry spirit: body of the deceased, any part of the remains, image of the deceased, clothing worn in the eyes of God, an object of ancestral significance. Once collected, cleanse the objects with fire and spread the ash over the site where they were slain. Holy fuck almighty. I was hoping I could just get past her. It's like, I'm not fucking seeing your face, mate. In the dark.
A woman was found murdered in her home, stabbed over 10 times. Managed to make a call to 911. Had been victim to domestic abuse.
Monster living in the Dosie's drink. Maybe it is my fault. And abandon him. So much.
Find some of her remains. Got mannequins here. Okay. You'll be down there soon. Okay. Well, they don't like the rocking horse, I'll tell you that. I knew that doll was going to be taken out, bro. Okay, this is extremely tense, guys. I'm not going to lie. Need to find some of her remains. Great. So that is what we have to do, guys, apparently. Is we have to hide and things. Fucking hell, yo. Well, not being funny, guys, but I really don't want to be doing that again. Unlucky for some. You've just picked up a camera. To switch to camera mode, press triangle. Yeah, we don't want to be doing that. But if we have to, then we have to do it, guys. Once in camera mode, you can take photos. Photos will often reveal hidden clues and surprises you wouldn't normally see. If you're stuck, try taking a photo. You might find a solution or a clue. This camera has unlimited film, but if you ever see camera film in the world, this is a reminder that maybe you should try using your camera. You've just picked up a camera. Alright, awesome. Closer. This is going to be fun. I already know what's going to happen, guys. Take with you.
A spokesperson from the CADV, or Citizens Against Domestic Violence, had mentioned during a press statement that it's easy to turn a blind eye to domestic violence by explaining away the problem. Often in cases like these, the victim is in love with their assailant. As we all know, love often trumps action. These cases often need outside intervention, but ultimately, it is up to them to help themselves. Usually, the assailant in these situations will suffer from addiction and sometimes deeper psychological problems. If you or someone you know is involved in a situation like this, please contact our anonymous helpline for guidance. In other news, the annual Orange Plum Festival is in full swing. Make sure you visit Main Street and sample the finest dishes our fine town has to offer.
Who the fuck are you? All you do is drink. You're a monster. I can't live like this anymore.
That photo's gonna come to life, bro. I already know. Alright, well, that was great.
I'm not the one with problems.
Trophy earned, Inner
I just need
Demons.
to numb the pain. It's the only thing I can do to not feel.
Situations will suffer from addiction and sometimes deeper psychological problems. If you or someone you know is involved in a situation like this, please contact our anonymous helpline for guidance. In other news, the annual Orange Plum Festival is in full swing. Make sure you visit Main Street and some of the finest dishes our fine town has.
Alright, so word of advice to myself. Don't open the door on the left. What about this one? Helping Hands, 101 Pinewood Road, Pleasant Falls, WA 99909. PH 202 555 0167. October 7th, 1989. Give me a second, guys. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Pouch, the community outreach program has been operating in Pleasant Falls for over 10 years now. Our primary focus is to assist families in crisis. We generally do this by assisting with house maintenance and home restoration. An anonymous friend of yours wrote to us detailing your situation. Needless to say, we were moved. We decided to do a full renovation of your property at 17 Aspen Vigors Drive up to the value of $79,000. This takes up most of our annual budget, but we honestly feel that yours is a situation that could use some much needed support and some goodwill. We'll be sending an assessment team over next weekend to meet with you and do an initial assessment. Your input isn't required, but it is your house, and as such, your input will be extremely valuable. We're so sorry to hear what has happened, and hope this little but bit of good should have been bit of good news helps, but it said but. Regards, Madison Shannon, founder. In loving memory. Gary and family condolences. Take the time you need from all of us at All Seeing Eyes Security. Deepest sympathies. To Sarah and family, we're sorry for your loss. Our hearts are with you during these dark times. Love all of us at Tall Pines gallery. Stomping out domestic violence. A spokesperson from the CADV, or Citizens Against Domestic Violence, had mentioned during a press statement that it's easy to turn a blind eye to domestic violence by explaining away the problem. Often in cases like these, the victim is in love with their assailant. As we all know, love usually trumps rational thought, and these cases often need outside intervention, but ultimately it is up to them to help themselves. Usually the assailant in these situations will suffer from alcohol addiction and sometimes deeper psychological problems. Being such a small community, it's up to us to be there and support one another. If you or someone you know needs a helping hand, reach out to the CADV and get the help you need. Carnival with a dark past. We're all familiar with the old carnival in the mountains. What we didn't know is the dark history is decaying Walls Harbour. The carnival was a popular and bustling attraction for locals until something went horribly wrong. At some point in the 1960s, a school bus full of children went missing in a field trip. A few of the parents blamed the carnies and set fire to the carnival. There were several fatalities in what seemed like justice at the time. It was later discovered that the bus was in a fatal accident on its way to the carnival and found at the bottom of the Stock Ravine. It's said that some of the surviving carnival folk still live up in the mountains and they don't take kindly to outsiders, and who can blame them? My editor will not grant me permission to investigate the grounds, and deep down I'm grateful. Just remember, vengeance cannot be justified. He's got a point. Yeah, that's something we shouldn't have done. Okay, well, we now not just don't open any doors and go straight ahead. That's the obviously the message that we're getting from that. Well, that noise didn't happen before. We're just gonna go straight ahead. Camroid, super color instant photos. Trophy in, down the rabbit hole. October 7th, 1989. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Pouch, the community outreach program has been operating in Pleasant Falls for over 10 years now. Our primary focus is to assist families in crisis. We generally do this by assisting with house maintenance and home restoration. An anonymous friend of yours wrote to us detailing your situation. I think we've already wrote that, actually, guys. So I'm assuming we die each time we get one of her or some of her remains.
To domestic violence.
All you do is drink. I need you, and I love you more than I can express. I don't understand how this happens. Sometimes he scares me. I just need to numb the pain.
Suffer from addiction and sometimes deeper psychological problems.
Find a photo of the deceased. Alright. You've taken so much, I've no faith left. I hate you.
June 6, 1986. I can't believe he's gone. Only 6 months. His little body was so cold. He never even had a chance. And I miss him so much. And Gary hasn't spoken to me since it happened. I think he blames me. And maybe he's right. I was here with Michael. police questioned me for 7 hours yesterday. And how is a grieving mother supposed to survive an interrogation? Maggie's only 6 and doesn't understand what's going on. And I need to stay strong for her. Gary's been drinking, so I'm on my own. Oh, please, make this stop.
I could hear things in the baby monitor. I must be going crazy. Another creepy voice. Yeah, we're going to just chance it, man. Alright, 5th of May 1978. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mortis, I'm both excited and regretful to inform you that I am retiring. As you well know, I've been operating adage alterations for the last for the last 16 years, and during that time I have seen success doing the thing I love most. I owe much of my success to the fantastic location on Main Street leased to me by your family, which I have gotten to know over the years and have come to love. The current lease, as I understand it, is due for renewal is October this year. I will remain open until 1 week before the lease is up. At this time, I will vacate the building. I hope your next tenants take advantage of the beautiful location as I have over the years. Once I've closed the doors, I will continue to do a little work from home for close friends and family. Should you require my services, please let me know. It'll be free of charge as always. Forever your friend and tailor, Rose Adage. Okay, I think we read that. Okay, what happened then? I wish I would have read that writing on the wall, but there you go. So we got part of a photo. Take with you. Does this say PFPD?
Just going Emma's to pick up some roses.
Okay.
Won't be long, be like
Yeah,
10 minutes.
that's fine. You only have some of the photo, you need to find the rest. Alright.
I told you I was sleeping. I was out with Maggie getting ice cream or something. I don't know. I was asleep. Look, my baby boy just died. And I don't know how. What kind of God would kill an innocent baby? I didn't kill my son. Yes, I had postnatal depression, but I'm telling you, what noise? I had a strange feeling something was wrong. And I ran to his room and I found his crib collapsed. His lifeless body. He blew out of the bus. My baby boy.
That's crazy. Alright, looks like we're at some kind of police station. Police officers only. Creepy ass police station, if you ask me.
investigation has begun into the tragic death of a 6-month-old baby boy. The father was out with their 6-year-old daughter buying groceries. When they returned home, they found the mother of the child holding the infant in her arms. Authorities have taken the mother in for questioning, but she has since been released. A spokesperson for Pleasant Falls PD told us that the death has been ruled accidental. However, the investigation is ongoing. It's believed that faulty nursery equipment may have failed, causing this tragedy. Inflicare has issued a full recall on all their bassinets in accordance with the ongoing investigation. Our best wishes and condolences go out to the family involved in this tragedy.
Alright, so it looks like some kind, I think this wife has either been possessed or she's had some kind of psychotic episode. She's ended up killing the baby. The father's come back and after, doing the groceries with the daughter, which is older, obviously he goes crazy from it, and I'm assuming he kills her. I'm not sure what happens with the daughter yet. Maybe she dies along the way, I'm not too sure. I think she said we found out at the very start that she was still missing, maybe. The Wellness Initiative. It's my opinion that Detective Walter Higgins is fit for duty. He has been prescribed a light sedative to combat anxiety caused by work-related stress. These issues are being managed and should not affect his ability to do his work. Dr. Matthew Venner, the Wellness Initiative Director, P5559215. Case report 030-68607. We've recently received several reports of a man wearing a top hat lurking in the woods. The locals that have reported this man are trustworthy.
The investigation has begun into the tragic death of a 6-month-old baby boy. The father was out with their 6-year-old daughter.
Right, I can speak. The locals that have been reported this man are trustworthy and upstanding citizens. The reason this comes up is because each report places him at around 12 feet tall with glowing red eyes and no face. Obviously this presents a significant problem for our sketch artist. The strange thing with these reports isn't the odd nature of the report, but the condition of the site where he was spotted. After investigating each site, the foliage in the area has been frozen solid and shattered. Even blades of grass are now tiny shards. I don't know if what these people are seeing is real, but they're seeing something unusual and it's causing some very strange phenomena. The local paper has taken to calling the entity the Icy Hatcher and has the town intrigued. My only concern is for the safety of our people. Until I know this thing is not a threat, I'll need to respond to all sightings in a timely fashion. Sergeant Elaine Lee. One second, guys. Okay. I'm just looking through these drawers first. Nothing in. Okay. Pleasant Falls Police Department Officer Carrie Miles, badge number 29066. Alright, now what? Do we go back? I see. That's what we need to do. Field report 060686, number 1 confidential. All right. Pleasant Falls Police Department, Gary Ryan Pouch. Drunken disorderly physical assault 4/11/79. Did we get anything on the back? Nope. What about this? Pleasant Falls Police Department case file date 060686. Case file number 060686. Lead investigator Detective Higgins. Determination unexplained death. Date of incident 060686. Victim name Michael Pout. Victim age 6 months. Initial assessment. Victim has passed due to blunt force trauma to the cranium. Pout Michael, or Michael Pout, was found deceased by his mother, Sarah Pout, in their home. The mother claims that she was sleeping and woke to a disturbance in her son's bedroom. Upon investigation, she had discovered her son's lifeless body. This investigation has begun to determine the cause of death and where to place responsibility. The husband, Pout Gary, and daughter, Pout Maggie, were not in the residence at the time of death. They have not been ruled out, but are not currently of interest to this investigation. At the time of opening this case file, Pout Sarah is the primary suspect should foul play be determined. Find a photo of the deceased. He's gone, but I still hear him. He's trying to talk, but it's faded, milleted, and tumbled. What does it mean? You know what? If we die, we die. We're not going to be scared about it, yo. Garage. Alright. What's in the bathroom? Nothing. This is Maggie's room. Maybe if we take a photo of the time then. Nope. Alright. Well, downstairs we go. Condolences to Sarah, Gary and Maggie. Our deepest sympathies. If you need anything, please know we're here for you. Love, the Smiths. Final notice.
I can't hear you. Find me on the baby monitor.
Okay, someone's died in here. Got a bunch of trophies this time. Does insanity cause demons? Do lemons cause insanity? Lost, cursed, or both? Got Maggie pouch. Another Maggie pouch. Another Maggie pouch. Take with you. Loving all these ways I'm dying, yo. But this meant to happen. Right, go on, stand on the red again. No? Okay. Whew. I'm just getting used to it by now, guys. I'm like, just kill me already, yo.
Baby boy just died. I had a strange feeling. What kind of god would kill an innocent baby?
What kind of god would kill an innocent baby?
Alright, well that sounded like the demon. Or the devil, even. Yeah. Fine clothing worn in the eyes of God. So that should be Like a white gown or something, I'm assuming. What time is it? 7:42. That's 7:42. 3:42. Alright. Oh, what's that? That's in the drawer now. We got this come back. Alright. Very nice. We got that very ugly sweater. Alright, Maggie's room. Up in the bathroom? Nope. Still the same boring shit in here. Well, when you stop dragging whatever it is in there, buddy, let me know. Hey, we got the lamp on for once.
January 11th, 1986. We just got back from the hospital with the latest addition to our family, little Michael, and he's perfect. Feeling a little strange though, almost depressed. I feel so guilty for feeling this way when it should be a time for celebration. Gary's been great, but he doesn't understand how I'm feeling. I tried to talk to him about it, but he just doesn't get it and tells me to be happy. He's right, but it's not that simple. Isn't it normal that I'm having postnatal depression with my second child when I didn't have it with my first? I'm depressed and happy at the same time. My God, this is confusing. I hope it passes. I know Gary will support me through this. I'm sure it's all going to be fine. The nurse suggested that I keep a journal to help work through my thoughts. So, here we go.
Awesome.
January 11th, 1986.
Hello. How are you? All I wanted to do was answer the phone call, yo. Alright, well, now I can finally answer the phone call. Oh, we didn't get to answer the phone call. Can we answer the phone call in a minute? Okay. Well. Guess we go to the cabin in the woods instead.
March 1985. He really surprised me this weekend. He blindfolded me and whisked me off in the car. When he took the blindfold off, I saw this horrible little run-down cabin in the woods. He'd purchased this place from an estate sale of a deceased hunter or something. He wants to fix it up so we'll have our own little romantic getaway. Maggie's staying with the neighbors for the weekend, so I guess I'll make the most of it.
Very nice.
March 1985. He's like a changed man out here. At first I wasn't sure this place is creepy, but last night was simply amazing. Maybe this was a great idea. It just needs a woman's touch.
Cool.
Did you hear that? Dad's a drunk. He drank and drank.
Okay.
The answer lies below.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate your very weird reaction, but concern. Alright. For some reason we can't interact with that. We could interact with that, though. How do we get this to move out the way? That's how we do it.
Hurry, she's here.
Down. Well.
Every culture has a place of punishment. They have many names. I don't know what culture this is. This is a place for reflection. The fabric between this place and the beautiful darkness is breaking down.
Thanks for your pal. Thanks for that, buddy. Thanks for the information, man. I appreciate you.
March 1985. I don't ever want to come back. Last night there were all kinds of strange noises. I could hear whispering. I think maybe some of the locals don't want us here. I heard something in the basement and had to investigate. Oh my god, it's the slaughterhouse down there with some really weird shit going on. I appreciate taxidermy as an art form, but this looked like more than that. Between the cabin's unknown history and the strange noises, it would be a cold day in hell before I'll set foot in here again. This is how those horror movies start.
Indeed.com. 01/14/1979. I'm not quite myself. Everything is foggy. Even as I type this is coming from deep within a trance-like state, yet I'm also aware. I feel almost trapped in my own body. I cannot figure out if it's the power of these rituals or not, but I'm truly losing myself. It also begs the question, am I losing my mind? I look around the basement of this cabin and there is nobody here. I can hear whispering though. Is it here or is it all me? I can't make the voices out. They sound deep yet otherworldly. I cannot stay this way. I must forge forward and hope there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Cornelius Coomberdale. Alright.